Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is a lap guide for the new lap time challenge taking place at Daytona Road Course with the Porsche 992. So to access this lap time challenge, going over to sport mode, so make sure you have menu book number 9 completed. And once you access sport mode, go ahead and click on the online time trial, which should be towards the middle of the screen, and then click on the lap time challenge that's currently on the left. So 2-week event ending at the end of November 29, 2023 with a fully stock Porsche 992, and we're on the racing hard tires. So your goal is to get within the 3% time range of the world record time when the event ends, as when the event ends, that is when your lap time gets counted, and hopefully you'll get to 2 million credits. Here are my replay searchable tags in game if you want to look it up. I'll also leave it in the description down below. And before I start on the lap guide, I do want to mention that this car has a drag reduction system, also called DRS. So you want to click on the little GT icon on the top left hand corner of the screen, going over to options, click on controllers, use your controller method, and then go ahead and assign the nitrous/overtake feature to a button on your controller. Ideally one that is easy to reach. For example, with me, I have a bind it to circle on my Fanatec CSL Elite. That's what activates the DRS. And then click on OK and you're good to go. Because the moment that you gain control of the car, you're gonna go ahead and spam the heck out of the DRS. So you'll see the wing open up a bit. And you want to use as little steering as possible to make sure that your DRS keeps on being activated. If you start to turn just a little too much, the DRS can kind of just go on and off, on and off. But go ahead and bring yourself towards the right to build a bit more speed. And for turn number 1, you're going to turn just a little bit to your left, but then just as you start to brake, you want to straighten up your steering. You're braking before the light on the top. You want to brake in as straight of a line as possible to maintain full control of the car. And you want to be really careful with your turning, because if you're a little too harsh with your turning, the car will lose control. So just slowly shift down the gears, slowly ease off of the brakes as you're turning in. So doing a bit of toe braking. You can go down to second gear for more rotation, but exit on third gear and just carefully get back on the throttle. Spam the DRS button whenever you can, so basically just hold down the button. And brake when you pass the third to last light pole that is on the left. So this is basically right before you pass the one board that's on the right. It's off camera in this angle, but you can use the one board as your braking point. Then turn in when the grass on the right starts, making your way down to second gear for more rotation. And you want to aim for the end of the curb that is on the left. And I'll point it out right about here. So you can go just a little wide past the white line out of this hairpin. So you have a bit more space that you can play around with. And again, just keep spamming the heck out of the DRS button. This turn can be taken flat out, but stay towards the left. And you're braking when you reach this dark patch that is on the left. Full braking power, and you're slowly making your way down to second gear. Turn in before the lighter area on the left starts. And again, just slowly making your way down to second gear. Trail braking, so easing off the brakes as you're turning in. And just be nice and careful getting back on the throttle, especially if you're on second gear. And make use of the entire width of the track. Then bring yourself towards the right, because you're braking right when the grass on the right starts. So right about here, this is where I start to brake, full braking power for a short moment. And you're looking for the end of the curb that is on the right. So this curb right here, the very end of it, that is your turning point. Go down to second gear for more rotation. Easing off of the brakes as you're turning in. Letting the car coast for a moment so you can let the car turn in a bit more and then get back on the throttle. And for the DRS button, I just keep it pressed the entire time, unless if I have to turn a lot more to the point where I have to let go of the DRS button for a brief moment. But yeah, I'm basically holding it down the entire time. Stay on the left side of the track until the banked turn ends, then bring yourself towards the right. And you're going to brake after the 2 board just before you pass the light just up ahead. Full braking power for a short while, using the one board as your turning point, and you want to slowly make your way down to 4th gear, slowly ease off the brakes as you're turning in. Take advantage of the yellow curves as you're still within track limits. Go down to 4th gear for more turn in, let the car coast for a moment so it can turn in a bit more. And right around here, this is where I feel confident that I can just straight line it through the rest of the curves and just go flat out. So it's all about setting up for the exit of the final chicane, because from here on out, you're just going to stick as close as you can to the left side of the track. Spam the DRS button as much as you can, and just try to use as little steering as possible so you can make full use of the DRS system. In a moment, we'll go ahead and go through this again, but this time I will not stop the video. Alright, so here we are getting ready to start the lap. So starting towards the right for a bit more speed. Gonna brake before the light up top and just brake in a straight line as possible. Car's getting a little twitchy, but car is still nice and controllable. Go up to 3rd gear as you exit the first hairpin. Bring yourself towards the left. Brake before the one board. Go down to 2nd gear for more rotation. And just nice and careful, back on the throttle, make use of the entire width of the track. Go up to 3rd gear, 4th gear, flat out through this left kink, but stay on the left because you're braking when you reach the dark patch that is on the left. Go down to 2nd gear, nice and easy off the brakes, nice and easy back on the throttle, make use of the entire width of the track. Bring yourself towards the right, brake when the grass on the right starts, then turn in when the curb on the right ends. Go down to 2nd gear for more rotation, and again just holding down the DRS button, and then bring yourself towards the left side of the track. Now go ahead and take a nice deep breath, because you want to be a little careful through the bus up chicane. As soon as the bank turn ends, go ahead and bring yourself towards the right side of the track, brake before the light just after the 2 board, turn in at the 1 board, go down to 4th gear, make use of the yellow curves as you're still within track limits, straight line it out of the final chicane, and then just stick towards the left side of the track, and just trying to use as little steering input as possible so that you can make full use of the DRS system. So with this, I think I got a 145.299. We'll see in just a moment, but other than that, that's going to be it for this video, and yeah, 0.299. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully this lap guide helps you out. So this is Mr. CA. I've been sick lately, so that's why I sound like I'm out of breath, because yeah, I got the nasty one. So this is Mr. CA, and I'll see you in the next video.